Real Madrid is one of the most successful and prestigious clubs in the world, with a history of winning trophies and signing some of the best players ever. But in recent years, the club has changed its transfer strategy, focusing more on young talents than established stars. Why did this happen? Is the most valuable club no longer able to sign top players, or is it all part of a bigger plan? In 2000, Florentino Perez began an electric era of star signings for Real Madrid. He wanted to bring the world's best and most famous players to the Santiago Bernabeu and turn Real Madrid into a worldwide brand. Florentino Perez had a bigger vision, and so he began the era of the Galácticos. It all began with the controversial signing of Luis Figo from arch-rivals Barcelona for a world record of 60 million euros. The move infuriated the Blaugranas, but Florentino was building a powerhouse that simply could not be stopped. Over the course of the next few years, Los Blancos signed a world-class player every year, adding to the prestige and attraction of the Bernabeu. However, after 3 trophyless years, Perez was criticized for focusing too much on Madrid's marketing opportunities. In 2009, Florentino Perez returned and began a new era of Galacticos. From this time, Real started signing world-class talents like never before. However, things do feel slightly different with the most recent wave of Real Madrid signings. The Madridistas have a keen eye for young, extraordinary talent, with expectations of finding a few gems to mark an era. The most notable is Jude Bellingham, but their young core also consists of Aurelian Tchouaméni, Eduardo Camavinga, Fede Valverde, Rodrigo, and Vinicius Jr. They are known as Los Nuevos Galácticos. 2017 was a year of transformation for the transfer market. That summer, PSG, backed by the Qatari royal family, broke the bank by paying $220 million for Neymar Jr. They also snatched Kylian Mbappe for $180 million, beating Real Madrid to the young star. PSG's spending spree sent a clear message to Europe. Money was not a problem. This triggered a rise in transfer fees, with players like Coutinho and Dembélé reaching over $100 million each. Real Madrid realized they could not keep up with the inflated prices paid by clubs who did not care about profits. They decided to change their strategy. Instead of signing the world's best players, they would sign the best young talents with high potential. They started with Vinicius Jr., a 16-year-old Brazilian who cost $45 million, a fee that many thought was absurd for an unproven player. But Real Madrid saw it as a bargain and continued to scout and sign promising youngsters. It was a big gamble to take, but the club had proof that this policy could work, as many of their legends, such as Sergio Ramos, Marcelo, Varane, Benzema, Carvajal, Isco, and Casemiro, had joined the club at a young age and became stars. The club had faith in their policy and invested in it heavily, thanks to the scouting work of Uni Calafat. Real Madrid hoped that their new approach would help them compete at their highest level in football. Madrid's young stars have shone brighter than ever since the 2022-2023 season, leading the club to a historic league and Champions League. The new generation of Madridistas has emerged, proving their worth on the biggest stage. In the Champions League final, 21-year-old Vinicius Jr. scored the decisive goal against Liverpool, cementing his status as one of the world's best players and a potential Ballon d'Or winner. He was joined by 2 other gems from Juni Calafat's scouting network, 23-year-old Fede Valverde, who set up the goal with a brilliant pass, and 24-year-old Eder Militao, who ensured the defense with his solid performance. The bench was also packed with talent, as 20-year-old Rodrigo Goes and 19-year-old Eduardo Camavinga played important roles in the road to the final. Real Madrid's youth project has surpassed all expectations and has set a new standard for European football. Other clubs will soon try to emulate their success. Real Madrid will have to adapt to the changing market and find new ways to strengthen their squad. They have already shown their flexibility by signing experienced players like David Alaba, Tony Rudiger and Thibaut Courtois. With the new Bernabeu ready to open soon, Real Madrid will have a huge financial advantage over their rivals. Real Madrid have reinvented themselves, but they have never lost their identity. They still live by their motto, Hala Madrid. What do you think of their amazing and exceptional season? And do you think Mbappe will join them next summer to become the latest Galactico? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.